Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? All right, we are in a new unit today, so which means that you should have a brand new note packet that you're using. So it's unit one. All right, it is lesson number one. So make sure you do have your notes video done first before you continue along. If you have not, go on back and get that taken care of. What we're going to be looking at here today is we're all about writing ratios. And so we don't have an entrance slip. We're actually going to jump into our classwork packet. All right. So go ahead, get your classwork packet out. Remember, that is a blue packet. It does say lessons 1 and 2 at the top. All right. And that's where we're going to be focusing on things. Remember, if you don't have your classwork packet for whatever reason, we can go get through it there. You can get through Teams where it says, and I'm in 8th period there, answer keys and extra copies. And click on the website, and here we are, 6th grade math. You can see there's the review unit answer key that you're going to want to be using here. So go ahead, download that. All right. Remember, it might open up on the screen if you get the purple box like I do. Let's see if I get it here. All right, review answer key. There it is, purple boxes, purple boxes. Okay, so for me, I've got to go and find it in my downloads folder. All right, so I'll click on that. I'll open it on up. And then this is where I'm going to go ahead and find it with all these other downloads that I end up having. So there it is, 6th grade unit 1. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, we talked about then clicking and dragging it. You know what? I'm going to do it right now as well. All right, if you haven't done this with me, by all means, let's do it there. I'm going to bring that back up. And 6th grade, unit 1, topic A, classwork. There it is. It's on my desktop. Ooh, replace the file in the destination. Sure, which means I already had one on there. All right, but I'll go ahead and do it there. And there we go. There it is. So now I've got that on my screen to use. Okay, so we talked about we want to be in our, actually we didn't. I want you to open up your classwork. Wait, we did talk about that. Yes. Open up your classwork, and that's where we're going to end up beginning at. So if you look at the top, it does say lesson 1 and 2 that is up there. So if we look at it up there, at the beginning, we're just simply writing ratios out. So when we look at that very first set of questions up there, we just got to make sure that we keep things in order. So whatever they're talking about first, we then have to use that first, that number, and then whatever we're talking about second, we have to keep that in order. We've also got different ways of writing your ratios. Remember, we can use the colon, all right? We can also end up using the fraction bar, or we can use the word to, as in T-O. Okay, so looking at your classwork, here we go. Let's take, we're talking about there is about keeping things in order, all right? And what we want to come down here is look at question number 3. And this is where you're kind of coming up with things on your own. So I'll give you an example here. So for example, I'll give you an example, for an example. Oh my goodness. Choose a situation that could be described by the following ratios and write a sentence to describe the ratio in the context of the situation chose. All right. So for example, 3 to 2. So we want something that's realistically that you'd have 3 of something and 2 of something. Well, they talk about mixing paint. Okay. So what would be something you have a ratio of 1 to 2? Okay, so as we kind of think about things, all right, we could stay with the mixing thing here. When I mix I make the kids call Kool-Aid still? Do you do Kool-Aid? You know, the guy jumps through the wall. All right, whatever there. But when I make juice, I mix 1 cup of sugar to 2 cups of water. Yeah, all right. Cooking is a good one to go to there. Just staying with cooking there. When I make pancakes, for every 1 cup of flour, I use 2 eggs. All right. Again, just something that's kind of sounds realistic that we would compare. The next one there for 29 to 30. For every 29 free throws I shoot, I miss 30 of them. Okay, not very good. That's kind of half only there. So again, something that's going to compare that seems a little bit realistic there. Come up with something. I've got things on the answer keys that you can check them with. Same thing going on here with question number 4. Using the floor tiles design below, create 3 different ratios related to the image. okay? And it's saying, hey, you either use a colon or use the word two that's there. So for example, for every 2 black tiles, there are 4 white tiles, and if you count them up there. So remember with the ratio, if you flip the order around, you've got something that's completely different. So I could actually say for every 4 white tiles, there are 2 black tiles. Notice we're saying for every, that's a key thing about a ratio. So I see black tiles, white tiles. I see gray tiles in there. So I can count the gray tiles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Now I can say for every 10 gray tiles, there are 2 black tiles. So that's kind of what they're after. So that's what you're looking at today for classwork. Lesson 1 and 2, that's there. And yeah, enjoy today.